Welcome to GoLive TV, the future in your hands. The only multicultural IPTV station that brings communities together. Over 2.7 million people have already watched. GoLive TV, anytime, anywhere.
As Bimbas em Toronto.
Hello!
Happy 4th of July!
Happy 4th of July!
Yes, this is true.
Today we decided to do a American menu because it's 4th of July.
Exactly.
So
it was very convenient.
We didn't introduce ourselves. My name is Karina.
My name is Ariane.
And together we are
Bimbas em Toronto.
So, 4th of July. So we're very excited. We thought, and all of those Americans who are watching, I'm really sorry if we didn't get this right, but we really tried, okay, to figure out what would be American.
Yes. First of all, there are a lot of options. There
options.
are a lot of collections. There are at least one 4th of July collection on
Yes,
Cook I Do,
yes.
so that serves inspiration. But there are a lot of recipes that you can definitely look
So
for.
we kind of picked what we thought we kind of liked, and also I picked something I had already done before. So
Yeah, I had already attempted this one that before
Yeah?
that I've
Yay.
mac and cheese. I've done it already.
So you're
and it's
doing mac and cheese
I'm
today?
doing mac and cheese.
Ooh.
Yes. So I did obviously because of time constraints. So I did half of my recipe just before the show, so I can have it ready and show because it went into the oven. And then we're going to do the other half now. And then what are you doing? Oh, and I did a couple things at home as well. I did some corn muffins.
Of course, she always does things.
Well, the show's 30 minutes. Not always we can accomplish everything.
can't
We
do
always want to
everything,
showcase
yeah.
a lot of stuff.
We want to, but we can't. So yeah. But I'm doing a drink. So I found out through all of this research for this show, I found out that bourbon, which I actually kind of like to drink, is only made in America.
Oh, there you go. I
And
made
so
something with
decided to
bourbon
do a
as well.
bourbon. Did you? I decided to do a bourbon drink because of that. So this one is a doozy of a
It's
one.
funky?
Okay? It is.
Okay.
I don't know. We're gonna try it. Okay. So it's called Fig and Maple Bourbon Fizz. So
I like the name.
There's fig, there's maple, there's bourbon.
Okay, you can't really go wrong. The ingredients are awesome.
We're gonna try, right? So it asks us, the first step that it asks you to do is to soak figs, like actual fresh figs, in bourbon for 7 days.
Oh, so this cannot be a drink that I'm going to do on a whim. You need to have some sort of thought process around
Yes,
it.
that's right.
That's
you
good.
Do, you do. But there is like flavored bourbons.
Okay.
So you can always buy a flavored bourbon and just use
Or
one of
you can
those.
also just have figs soaked in bourbon just for the sake of
shits
it.
and giggles.
Yes.
All right. So that's the first thing you're gonna do, okay? And then
So we did that already, yeah? Where do we
did
have
that
them?
already.
Let me look at them.
Now you want to talk about it?
I want to look
I
at
did
the figs.
something special.
Ooh.
Wait, I did something different. So what I did is I soaked dried figs instead of fresh figs.
Okay.
And then I mixed the bourbon with one of the figs and I kept the other one. So I did it a little different. And then I put it through a cheesecloth.
That's infusing flavor.
That's
You put a
really-
lot of effort into this.
No,
Look
I
at
do
you.
So hopefully it's really, really good. All right. So it starts with ice cubes. You brought me ice cubes.
I
right?
did. They're in
I
the
keep
fridge.
telling you guys, she brings me the ice cubes to the set because her fridge is the fancy one where you get it from the fridge.
It's just a fridge, guys. A regular fridge that anyone has.
That's what fancy people tell to poor people, okay? No, I'm
Do you need a spoon just in case? Because they're probably clumped. No, you need 9 ounces. Okay, that's just so far away
well,
to
I'm
go.
gonna do 4.5.
Oh, you're gonna do half. Okay, that makes
I'm
sense.
gonna do half of
Because
the
you
rest.
probably won't have it all.
Drink it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we'll have some, but
So the first thing it does is to crush the size. I always like to show you guys this. I don't know if you saw it. The size of her
Pretty big
her ice-
cubes.
It's pretty big, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna show you what this incredible machine does. So you're going to 3 seconds only at speed. 3 seconds at speed.
Do you need
5.
spatula?
Yes, please.
I'm sorry. Let me see what I can find here for you.
So what it does is it crushes this ice. We have this thing going today, guys? No. Do we? Yes.
Sorry?
Yes. The camera.
Oh,
I can
I'm
show
sorry.
it to
My
that
spatula's
camera.
here. Let me.
So it kind
wash
of crushes all the ice. You can see it all crushed, okay? Now, if you wanted more crush, you can crush it. Oh, thank you. You can crush it more, but if you don't, this is perfect, okay? All right. Thank you, camera guy. I love our camera guy. He's so nice.
Our camera people.
One of our camera people today is from America.
I know. We didn't know that. We're really
He's
feeling the
American.
pressure now.
And we're
Yes.
like, oh my God, there's an American even on set, so. All right, so you scrape it down. Now it asks for the bourbon. So 4 ounces.
So 2 ounces in this case.
So 2 ounces because I'm doing half, yeah.
Yeah. So we always talk about this. This is one of the beads, like depending on the recipe, in a perfect world, obviously you can go other measurements, but we find it always easier, like if you're going up, either doubling it or 1.5, if you're going down, like halving it. So the measurements are kind of like easy
really
to
cool.
divide.
Yeah. And I find really cool that it kind of changes into ounces, like the recipe is in ounces, but then it will change back to metric because I picked metric as my base for my machine.
Yeah.
So it'll go back. But if the recipe is in ounces, it will weigh in ounces. All right, then.
Now your figs.
Now my figs and my figs.
So now we need 2, right? You need a spoon?
I only need 2.
With the ice.
Yeah, thank you. So I need 2. So these should be.
Oh, look at that.
These
are going to be boozy.
Right?
Drunk figs.
They should be the fresh figs, like I said, but I chose to do it with
the dry ones. Yeah. I think probably easier to find as well.
Yeah. So maple syrup.
So that would be 1 tablespoon.
Can I use the same spoon?
Yeah.
Okay. Maple syrup. No, maple syrup's Canadian, but.
Oh, you know what? My recipe, my corn muffins called from maple syrup as well, and I actually had the same thought as you did. Oh, this is so Canadian.
Maybe in America they use a lot of maple syrup.
Yeah, maybe they do. There's nothing wrong with that.
All right, lemon juice. So now it asks for 1 ounce. Am I correct?
Yeah, you would need half.
So I would need half an ounce, okay?
Yeah.
And it will tell me because it will weigh by, what, I don't know,
yes,
tens?
by decimal.
Decimals?
Yeah, I think that's how we would. There you go.
All right. I'll leave it here because I'm going to need it again. And then 2 dashes of Angostura bitter. So here's the thing. I have talked about this before, okay? Bitters are, if you do a lot of cocktails, you probably have bitters at home. If you do not do a lot of cocktails, you can always buy it at an LCBO here in Canada or any liquor store. But you can also make it in the Thermomix. I did make them and I used them before here, but they're done.
Okay,
they're done
cool.
because I drink a lot of cocktails at home.
I've never encountered bitters in my life, so I'm curious
a
about
little acidic.
Tangy.
And you can use nothing at all if you don't like the bitterness. You can use a little bit more of lemon juice, whatever you want. Okay, so it's just 2 dashes. So I'm just going to use a tiny little bit. Okay. All right. And now 21 ounces of ginger beer, which I actually had no idea what it was, but I bought it.
Or is ginger beer?
It's Canadian.
Well, we can't go all full on American, right?
But
we're doing our best, people.
It says stone ginger beer. I read about it, and you can use ginger ale. They just want the ginger.
The ginger taste.
Okay.
Okay, so you need 11.5, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I don't even know what this bottle has. Maybe not even enough, but.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. 9. What? You're good.
It's already up to. Oh, it's a little dash.
Oh, okay, that's true. It won't ruin the recipe for sure.
All right, and I think that is it. Yeah, we put our lid on, and we do
10 seconds,
people.
Oh, and you see how it's going in reverse? I like that. So it's not necessarily just combining. Yeah, just mixing. Almost like your shaker thing.
We're gonna put it in a jar. We should have picked smaller jars to drink, but we just,
Yeah, it's okay.
With the straw.
Is that it? That's done?
I guess the figs, if you have the actual figs, they will probably kind of mix
because it said divide between 4 glasses. Well, we did half,
so this would be 2 glasses, right?
Yeah.
But it's 1 big glass because, we like it like that.
Oh, and the fig goes in and everything. Yeah.
The fig will go in half, full, right?
Yes.
But if you did the
I guess
fresh
you could
figs,
cut it. You could cut it in half, but in the.
It does ask to cut it in half. I went
it's okay.
rogue. But if it's the actual fresh figs, when you're mixing, they will kind of infuse.
Because they're softer, probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because
it looks really nice. I like it, my friend.
Me too.
I'm really curious to try it.
I'm excited.
So we may need to bundle that up into another glass after.
In the middle of all this, I just had a very crazy realization, but I will tell you when it comes time.
Okay, can I start mine?
Yes.
Okay, so a couple of steps that I did beforehand, again, time purposes. So I cooked my macaroni already, which was all in the same recipe, and I grated my cheese, okay? So now I'm gonna go to the step where we're actually just infusing the milk with the bacon and all that, so making the creamy sauce for that. There is, I know.
All right.
It's funny that my daughter was explaining today to Dad, because he asked, what is macaroni and cheese, like in Portuguese? And she was like, oh, really, it's just meat, and as in bacon and in her head, it has to have bacon.
In her head, macaroni and cheese has to have bacon.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it calls for, same thing. Can you just rinse the spatula for me, please? So same thing. I'm about at 50% of my recipe, so everything's kind of like cut in half, except for the bacon that I think it has a little bit more, but you can't really, like, it's bacon.
It's bacon.
Yeah.
You can never have too much.
You can never have too much bacon.
For me, it's chocolate, cheese, and bacon.
Exactly.
You can never have too
so
much.
you're good. So I have the bacon and then the butter.
Butter.
And it's really just gonna cook in the bacon and the butter, and butter together.
Oh,
Isn't that amazing? I know. Just when you say those together, it's just like a beautiful thing.
Is that your base for the
It is.
bechamel sauce?
Yes,
kind of
ma'am.
thing?
Yes, it is. So it is
With the
really
fat of
exciting.
the bacon. I'm
so
excited.
3 minutes and it's gonna go to speed 1 and it's just gonna,
Do its thing.
yeah, just make the goodness
So that means
start
I can
happening.
start my apple pie?
Yes.
Okay.
So your apple pie, as in with apples, right? I'm so excited about this apple pie.
So she's being silly because I forgot the apples out.
No, I'm going to tell you guys what happened. A couple of shows ago that we had a Brazilian show that our recipes were Brazilian. I made pão de queijo,
Without cheese.
which is cheese bread, without cheese. And you know, it was a huge success. The show was like so successful.
But I cannot make apple pie without apples.
Same thing. How can you make cheese bread with no cheese? You just make it happen.
But you made it and it was good. I can't make apple pie with. I'm gonna show you how simple this apple pie is. I'm still gonna show you.
Yes,
'cause you're
we have
really
no
gonna-
apples, but the
we have no
beauty
apples,
of it is because we want to showcase. We
I
have
made
an
one
apple
at home.
pie to
So
show
I'll
you. We
what it
do.
actually turns out as. I'm really sorry, guys. We have to bring everything to the studio
And then we can't fake it. We can't fake it. And there's no point in faking it
No.
because I'm sure this will happen one day in your kitchen that you
Yeah,
are about
I'm
to
gonna
make
do an
something.
apple pie and you start everything and then there's no apple.
Exactly.
right? But if
So-
you're home, you can always use peaches or pears.
Yeah, you could probably go funky, but
Here we have
anyways,
nothing,
we
okay?
are going to make apple pies with no apples.
Apple pies with no apples. I love it. So this recipe for apple pie is one of my favorites because it's so easy.
Yeah, you said it was really simple,
Oh my
right?
God, it's so easy. I couldn't believe it. It is a Portuguese recipe. I could not find it in English.
That's
couldn't find
okay,
it.
but it's easy.
really easy.
If you're using your Cook I Do platform, if you have your Thermomix, and if you use a desktop computer or a laptop, it will translate right away. If you're on your machine, if you download the app on your phone, Google Lens, you can easily translate from your
And
phone.
this one is kind of self-explanatory. It's really easy. So it tells you immediately to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius, which is 356 Fahrenheit. So I usually do 355.
Yep.
And then it will ask for the peel of 1 orange. Okay. Then it will ask for 300 grams of flour. Now you can use I have 2 flours, but I think it's this one. You can use any flour you want. I just have plain all-purpose flour, okay? But you can do it with whole wheat flour or whatever.
I guess to change it up,
Yes.
right? 130 of butter.
Butter. This one. 130 of butter.
Do you need the
okay?
spatula? It is of butter. But,
Done.
oh, I think you're good. Yeah, there it is. A piece. It is of butter.
Done.
There you go.
All right. So 130
What else
butter.
do you need?
So
Now
it's
you
the
need
base-
water. 70 grams of water.
It's the base
For
any,
your-
any
Oh, it's the base of your pie.
yes.
Oh,
the-
okay.
The dough.
Okay,
You
the
couldn't
dough.
come to- the base of any dough. Flour, butter.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Water.
Mine just has orange.
The orange will
Yeah,
probably
orange
infuse it
peel.
really nicely.
Yeah, I think so too, right?
Yeah.
I think so. No, I know. Okay, half a cup.
Oh, that's just a little bit of sugar.
Tiny
No, that's a
little bit of
spoon.
sugar.
Yeah, half a spoon. Half a little spoon.
Can I steal a spoon there?
You
I'm
can
going
if I
to
can
steal
find
from
one.
this sugar that I have for the. I'm just gonna finish this while you show us what's
Yeah,
going
that's
on
okay.
over there. All right, and then you just cover it up, and it's going to mix it. And this is gonna be our base, okay?
Okay.
So it only mixes for 15 seconds, and you're gonna see the difference and what happens.
Okay, so mine now. Sorry, that's okay. So what we have here now is obviously just goodness. Can we get this camera here? Can we? No, maybe? No, it's okay.
This one?
Oh, there you go, there you go. So it's just yumminess. So just butter and the bacon, okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna put my sauce here on the go so then Karina can continue. So again, I'm at half. We have our ingredients pretty much pre-measured. So I just have whole milk here.
Whole milk?
So yeah, so if you're calling for a full recipe, 600 grams, I have half of it. We're looking at about 300 grams of whole milk.
Okay.
And then it calls for flour,
40 grams.
40 grams, yes. And then a little bit of salt.
Or a lot if you're Orient.
Yes, or a lot if you're Ariane. Pepper.
Dash of pepper.
Dash of pepper. Okay.
And now it's gonna bechamel.
Now it's gonna turn it into goodness bechamel. So now it's gonna go 6 minutes to speed 2.
I love it.
You know. Yummy.
So my dough is done, and it is the easiest dough you could ever imagine. And you're going to help me out.
Sure.
So it will crumble like this. Can you
Can we
show
get
it
this
here?
camera, the top one?
Sorry,
oh, look at that.
we keep asking for
Ooh,
this.
You can really, that's okay.
Look at my hair. We keep asking for this camera.
You can show on that
Cameraman,
one.
I can show on that one.
There you go.
You see it?
That's okay. Perfect.
So it's
Thank you. We're
kinda
good.
crumbly,
Yeah.
but when
You're gonna put your
it
hand.
in
We're gonna
the-
put our
yeah,
hands in it, right?
exactly.
I like how the orange is still so whole.
Right?
Yeah.
You can totally see it. So easiest way to get your dough off. Take this off. It will your blade will fall and all the dough comes out. It's really easy.
Okay. I
Love
just
it.
washed my hands.
Yep. And now you just kind of form
Oh,
it in.
now it really
Easy to work.
Yeah, it is really
Very
easy
easy to work.
So do you go up the
Yeah,
walls?
Up the walls. You good there?
Yeah, I can. I'm sure. Well, but now that you have no apples, you really have nothing else to do. So
But I'm gonna tell you what I would do if I had apples, okay?
yes, that's good. It'd be good
So
to know.
once we did this and you saw it was 15 seconds, it's so fast, it's so easy. Once you're done with that, you're gonna do your filling, okay? It goes by steps. So the filling is really easy. You put, it's, I'm sorry, 1 kilo, 200 grams of apples. It's about, for me, it was about 6 big apples
It says 600.
because you do it in two times.
Oh, you do it in 2 seconds. Oh, so it's a big pie.
It's a big pie.
Ooh,
So
like it.
It's for me it was 6 big apples, okay? And you just cut them in 4s. Now, I didn't remove anything from them, okay?
Oh, you put everything in.
I put
A lot of
everything
recipes
in,
calls
okay?
for everything in.
I love it like that, but you can totally peel them and whatever. The recipe does not ask to be peeled or to take the middle.
Yes, the
pits,
cores.
the pits,
and
right?
the
middle
cores.
pit,
Yeah.
yeah. Cores, is that what they're
I think
called?
so, yeah.
God, I love to learn new words in English. It's so great. Okay, so I didn't remove anything. So you do divide it in 2. So it asks for 600 grams of apples first. That's about 3 big apples. And then 25 grams of sugar. See, not too much sugar.
Not too much sugar. Well, apples are tend to be really sweet, right?
Yeah. A little bit of cinnamon.
Any specific apples or?
No,
No,
a little
up to
bit of
taste.
nutmeg, whatever you would like, right? I always heard that Granny Smith is the best for an apple
For pies,
pie,
yeah.
right?
'Cause they're
and then
tart.
a little bit of lemon juice. So apples, lemon juice, sugar, and cinnamon and nutmeg. Okay, a little bit, and then it's gonna mix it. What it does is it breaks it into little pieces. Okay, then you do it again. You do the same step.
step again.
Because you can't put a whole 1 kilo 200 grams of apples in.
Yeah,
here.
it wouldn't chop
It wouldn't
properly.
chop properly,
Yeah.
right? So you do it in 2 times, okay? Once you're done with that, you
Is this
literally
okay,
dump
chef?
it. No, you have to go up.
See, I get stuck with these jobs and it's not good enough.
They're even
See?
showing your
Not good
crappy
enough.
job. Did you see? They showed your crappy job.
It's not a crappy job, okay?
It's not done yet, so she's working on it. So once you're done with this, you just dump it in on top of this, and you put it in the oven for 20 minutes, okay? Once you're done with those 20 minutes, we're gonna do the crumble that goes on top. So I can do the crumble, I brought everything, and then when I get home, I'm gonna do the apple so I can have an apple pie. All right, so once you're done and you put this in the oven for 20 minutes, you're gonna do the crumble, okay? So 100 grams of brown sugar. I was almost gonna say, oh my God, I didn't bring the brown sugar. 100 grams of brown sugar. Now, I do like my crumbles with brown sugar better than regular sugar,
it
but
looks-
you can do
yeah, I
you can do
guess.
regular sugar. And
Chef,
then-
is it good?
yeah, 120 grams of flour. Yes, it's good. It's okay. 120 grams of flour. Again, you can use any flour you want. I'm just using all-purpose flour. And then 60 grams of butter. Okay, we're gonna do 60 grams of butter. Sure, you can do, if you want to do a vegan option, you
Oh
can
yeah,
probably do a
substitute. Yeah, probably.
coconut oil or
Yeah, there's so
something
many.
like that, right?
There's so many
There's
plant-based. Yeah,
vegan options
plant-based.
for butter now, yeah.
Yeah,
And then a little bit of salt.
like that. Yeah,
That
generally
goes in the crumble.
anything sweet needs some savory
Some
to it,
sa-
right?
yeah. And then cinnamon, a little bit of cinnamon. If I was doing this for my house, I don't like cinnamon.
You can't have apple pie with no cinnamon. It's worse than having it with no apples.
I don't agree. And then we're gonna just mix it up and you're gonna see how great this crumble is. It's 20 seconds. Literally each step is like
And that would go on top of.
on top of the apples that you see here. See the beautiful apples there that don't
Yes.
exist? Yeah, those
Use your imagination, people. Use your imagination. There
So-
is a pie full of apples here, right here, okay?
So very, yeah, like Willy Wonka. Very, very simple. This is what it is. You do the base, the dough. You put the dough in. This dough is 15 seconds. It mixes for 15 seconds. Very simple ingredients that I'm sure you have at home. You can also substitute the orange for a lemon.
Yeah, maybe a lemon. Yeah.
So you do this. You put the apples in here, and you put the crumble. Well, sorry, you put the apples. It goes in the oven for 20 minutes. Take it off. Put the crumble on top.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the crumble goes another 15 minutes in the oven. I always broil it a little on top before I take it out to get really, really, really nice. I'm going to show you what this crumble looks like. It looks amazing. I'm not going to put it in my pie because I don't have the apples.
Yeah, that looks good.
You can see that it looks
and
great.
it smells very sugary, very, yes,
with the
dark
cinnamon
sugary.
And the so cool, huh? Really cool. Anyway.
Okay, anyway, the beauty of TV is, ta-da!
Oh,
it went into the oven, it had apples.
So it goes into the oven, you put the crumble on, and
then, ta-da!
Ta-da!
This one has apples.
We're going to
that looks,
because this one
that one looks amazing.
But it is so beautiful.
That looks really, really good.
So easy to make.
Yes.
I'm going to show you after.
Okay, so I'm going to continue here. So right now it calls for 80 grams of the reserved cheese. In this case, it would be half, so 40, because then the rest is, I'm going to sprinkle it on top before they go into the oven. So I'm going to see if I can, so now it's just.
Smells amazing.
I know.
Look at my hair. Look how pretty she looks, and I look like a mess.
No,
you
don't.
can see which one actually works in this place.
You're a worker, yeah. You don't look like a mess. Okay, and now it's just going to melt the cheese and turn this into like all kinds of goodness. So it's going to go for another minute, and then we're going to add the pasta to it.
So it's literally a bechamel with bacon, and then you're going to put the cheese on.
Yes.
And then you're going to mix it together with the pasta.
In the meantime, as that goes, let me tell you what I made here.
I'm going to put this away.
Okay, so I think I've heard that maybe next show we're going to do. I think next show maybe we're going to do France.
Yes, it's going to be a French show. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la. So I thought maybe we can use this on another show. I don't know, or maybe we could just spoon feed it. Maybe, right?
You want to make crepes?
So I made a chocolate caramel bourbon sauce.
This is for us to try, right? Chocolate
caramel bourbon sauce.
Guys,
Yes.
it looks amazing. That is yummy.
I don't know if it's going to last until the next show.
It tastes like bourbon.
It's really good to have in the fridge for you to put on top of some waffles, crepes.
How long does it last in the fridge? Does it tell you? Usually it tells you in the
Probably it does. I didn't check because there's no way it's going to last whatever time it says it's going to last in the fridge.
It's very good.
Isn't it tasty?
Very, very tasty.
And obviously it has a little bit of hardness to it right now just because I did have it in the fridge. And then it takes a little bit for it to come back.
I love it.
State.
It's very good.
Yes. So now we could put this into a bowl. I don't have another bowl, so I'm going to do the other way around. I'm going to put my pasta in here and just mix it in the mixing bowl. And then I'm going to transfer it over there.
And instead of dirtying
another bowl.
Yeah, there's no point.
The pasta, I cooked it before, and I did cook it in my mixing bowl as well.
In the Thermomix?
So the recipe calls for all the steps. So for
I love cooking pasta in my Thermomix because it never sticks. Because it keeps moving throughout the cooking process, so it never sticks. It's amazing. Yeah.
So just, just give it a nice, good mix. Doesn't it smell so good?
So nice. It smells amazing, but it looks really nice too. I love mac and cheese.
And made from scratch.
And
it's another ball game, let's be honest.
Look, they're showing you.
It's another ball game.
Look at that. Look at the creaminess.
So creamy. And then we just pick these little guys.
And we put it in.
And we put it in, and then you could just...
You sprinkle it with cheese.
Yeah, cheese and oven. Yes.
Oh,
I know.
amazing.
Isn't it all kinds of... Obviously, you can go at it like this, but just adding that little extra layer of cheese and then oven, it just gives it that extra cheddar.
I love it. Can I do the cheese?
Please.
Look how amazing. And you can use your favorite kind of cheese.
Yeah, it calls for cheddar, but I used a mix of cheddar and mozzarella, not going to lie.
I love every kind of cheese possible. I like the stinky cheeses.
But I guess if you use just cheddar, it would give it like a more orangey color.
Yes.
But here it's definitely to your liking, right?
This
is just half, guys, and I still have some in the mixing bowl. You're talking, because it actually, the recipe says mac and cheese cups. So if you have those little cups, you're probably talking about 12 servings here.
That's
but
amazing.
easily 8 little servings of those ramekins for what it yields. Okay, so then like we said, I made some beforehand, and I brought them in these. Look at that.
Look how pretty! Oh my god.
Aren't they so cute?
They're so cute.
So these ones already went into the oven, guys. Look at that.
You know, guys, we were really fast at cooking because I forgot the apples.
No,
really fast
no,
at
we're good.
cooking
We're
today,
gonna.
So that means we get to taste
I
it.
know.
I love
And
this
I
sauce.
also made corn muffins. So let me show
You
you.
made everything.
And I can tell you what. So these ones, look at that.
Muffins. So like
Yes.
cornbread, but in muffins.
I guess so.
Cornbread is very American. Am I trying?
Sure.
Okay.
I really like them because they have the sweet and savory because they have actual corn in them. They have cheese. They have a little bit of maple syrup. They have cornmeal. I actually added the sweet
Perfect.
cornmeal that I have. So I thought they were really interesting, really fun.
Very good.
Right? I would definitely see myself eating this like with a barbecue or something like that.
I
Right?
think that's exactly. I'm so sorry, guys. I think that's exactly what they do. But you know what this calls for? A little bit of a drink.
Maybe. Wait. We need another.
We need cups.
We're just gonna scoop it.
So
We're
it was
just gonna.
really easy. Everything we did was easy. We tried to stick to as American as possible. And
So these ones now, guys, would go into the oven.
how long in the oven? Can't be that long.
Yeah. About 20 minutes or so.
you
You know,
have a
just do you have another cup?
I'm gonna drink from this.
Yeah, drink from one of those.
It's fancy.
About 20 minutes or so, just to give it, you know, that little nice crust on top.
Oh my God! Look how fancy that looks.
I know, that looks
I'm
good.
gonna use that one there. Look!
Look at that.
I love it. That one's gonna go on the display.
Okay, perfect.
We'll drink from the ugly ones.
Let's put that one there. And are we gonna cut this apple pie up?
Yes. We have a knife, right?
Yeah, we're gonna-
trying to find everything.
We're gonna- is this
I was
a good
telling you,
knife
we
for
did-
this?
Yeah. We did everything so fast and easy. Like I said, my drink really is super easy if you have the bourbon already with the thing. But you can always do it without the fig, right? You can always do it with
Yeah,
just
you can
regular
still do a bourbon fizz,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
But the
And
fig, like we were
it
saying,
gives it
it's
a
something
little-
so easy to have
just have.
soaked, right?
Yeah, just soak some figs in some bourbon, have it in your fridge, and you're good to go, right? Yeah. Probably
I would
doesn't
say.
even need to be in the fridge. I'm not really sure. All right. So let's try to drink first before I cut the apple pie, or
Yes.
should I? Yeah. Okay. All right. But I'm not gonna drink all of this.
You
It's
wanna-
Too much. I want another glass.
Here, have one of the fancy ones. Look at
Another
that.
fancy one. I love it. All right. Let's try it.
Smells very good. I like figs, so cheers.
Happy 4th of
Happy
July.
4th of July. Yes, let's try it.
It's interesting.
I like it. I like the fizz. It's sweet.
You know
Yeah.
what? It's not bad at all. You can definitely taste the ginger from the ginger beer.
Okay.
Doesn't taste like beer though.
No,
what?
it
It's
does taste
pretty
like
good.
beer.
It's
It's nice.
refreshing.
It's refreshing.
Yeah,
Yes, I like the
absolutely.
fizz.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Do you like figs?
I love figs.
Okay, so then.
One of my favorite fruits. But I have to say, I haven't had figs in Canada that were the same as Portugal.
In Portugal, we
We
have
have
really
these
good
ones that are
figs.
called pingo de mel.
I know.
It means
Which means
drop of honey. Because they are
me, guys.
literally
Drop of honey.
little drops of honey. They're so good. So we are happy to celebrate it's Independence Day in America, right? Independence Day, 4th of July. Yeah. We're very happy. I love American movies.
I'm sorry.
New York was one of my favorite
I think the
trips.
fizz went to the wrong place.
You see? I've only been twice to America. You've been to America?
Yes.
I've been. Look at her. Yes, of course, please. Sorry, I haven't been.
It's
that many
next
times,
door.
but- Okay, that doesn't mean anything.
You need to
But
put in the effort at least.
I went to America twice. I went to New York, and it was one of my favorite trips ever. Like first because I always wanted to go to New York, and because I went with my best friend. and
I'm
it was
sorry.
Really cool. That's okay. You okay?
Okay. Breathe, Audi, breathe.
Breathe.
Audi's okay. Audi's
Audie's
okay.
So but I liked it. New York, I really loved, and then I went to Buffalo, which is right next door.
Yes, I went to New York as well.
went shopping.
And I went, I cruised as well, so I went to New York once to pick up a cruise. Yeah, it was fun.
That's cool.
Okay, let's break up this apple pie so we can show the insides, being that we had no apples on the other one.
All right, apple pie.
Do
you
we
have
need?
a plate?
Ooh, that's like super creamy.
And super crunchy at top because of the crumble, and the dough is nice and crunchy too, but soft in the middle because of the apples. So it does, like I've done it before, and I have to say I really liked it.
That's a proper like big apple pie,
Yes.
right?
Actually looks more of an apple cake than an apple pie, but it tastes like apple pie. See? Look. Can
Do we
you
need
see it?
another fork?
Can you
for
see?
the- That
It's
looks
so
amazing. That looks really good. Okay.
Look, they're showing up there.
I know.
It's so
Oh, it's really pretty.
pretty.
So obviously you can throw a ball of ice cream. We
that's
actually do have ice cream in the freezer. We
Ooh,
do.
that was the
We
first
do.
thing that came to mind.
Okay, we'll display a picture after with the ice cream. Okay. Because now I need
Don't
to.
cut the-
No, we'll cut another one after. We're gonna.
But
both
you're
have
just
it.
making a mess of it.
No, it's okay.
That's
I'm
what
gonna
it is,
eat
though,
the
right?
nice part, and you can eat that messy part. Okay.
Did you get the crumble? The
It's really
crumble's
good.
my favorite part.
And I like the apples are really petite.
Yes,
How they went into nice.
And it was what? I think it's 10 seconds that it minced, 15 seconds that it breaks them for.
And you could taste the orange as well. It's such a nice combination. It's really good, guys. Really good. Okay.
It's a great recipe. Please try it. It's amazing.
We need to stop eating in front of you guys because it's rude.
We're so excited. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th
people.
of July.
We forgot to say some really important things that we have to say in every show because
We did.
These are important. Don't forget to watch us every Sunday at 2 o'clock at GoLive
I know.
TV.
Come and have fun and laugh at our
You want to
disasters.
be part of the show? We're looking for people.
I
that
know.
wanna
Oh,
cook with
talking
us.
about being part of the show. I'm going to tell you, we had an appetizer planned. We had wings, bourbon sticky wings planned. But we have a very, very, very sweet friend that she has stage fear. Fear. Yes.
Maybe we need to. You need to come. I'm not.
Liz, you need to come. Okay, it's fun, and you see, look, we choke live. Karina forgets the apple. So how messy can it really be? You need
can't
to
go
come.
worse than this,
Okay,
Liz.
you
do
need
not
to
do
come.
worse than me. You can't.
We're gonna
But-
convince her to come.
Yeah, but if you guys
Liz
wanna
and
be on the show,
any other
you
friends.
call us and you can be on your own. You can do it at your own house. Like
Yeah, if there's something you really want to cook, really want to show us, we would love to have you on and participate. Soon we are getting to the stage that we will be able to have some people in studio, like try the food, and that's going to be so much fun.
we're very excited.
Yeah,
about
we're
that.
very excited about that. So continue about all the important stuff that we were saying.
Download the GoLive TV app. Yes. Follow us on social media. Follow GoLive on social media too.
Yes.
See us every Sunday at 2 o'clock here, and we will see you next Sunday.
Yeah, we will. Thank you for coming.
Happy 4th of July.
Bye. Happy 4th of July.
As
Bimbas entrou.
This is our family.
This is our life.